So welcome students. So again, once again you are heartily welcome in my YouTube channel for history optional. So today here we will discussing about the lifestyles and the cultural and art forms of hunting and gathering society, that is about the Paleolithic period and Mesolithic period. So let us start with the significance of Stone Age. Significance of Stone Age. So here we will discuss about what are the significance. So by learning the art of making tools, we emerge ourselves from an animal background and assumes higher status than any other animal. So here we learn here we learn to build shelters. Next, we learn to use fire, then to cloth ourselves. Also, we learn to transmit ideas through signs and symbols. So these are some significances of Stone Age. Now now coming to the lifestyles and settlement pattern of Paleolithic period, or the lifestyles and settlement patterns. Here people were living close to water bodies and sources of food and stones. So here we have evidences that people were living close to water bodies, source of food sources, and where they can get the source of stones. Why stones? Because they can prepare tools from those stones that may help in their hunting purposes. Now people also lived, evidence also says that people also lived in rock shelters, like we have example at Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh. So people also lived in rock as shelter. Say for example at Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh, then caves at Sangho, that is north western Pakistan. Then we have Kurnool caves, at Andhra Pradesh. So these are some evidences. Again, we also saw that there was no suitable technology, or we can say they did not store food beyond a point as they lacked the suitable technology. Okay, so didn't they didn't store food because of lacking in technology. Okay, now now coming to hunting and foraging. Okay, so here the entire population, or the we can say the entire Paleolithic age, was characterized by a simple economic organization, that is hunting of wildlife animals and gathering of wild plant foods for their livelihoods. Okay, so entire Paleolithic period was characterized, we can say Paleolithic period characterized by what? Simple economic organization, and what were the economic organization? Simple, the hunting of wildlife and gathering of wild plant foods. Okay, now they also uses wild cattle, deers and other mammals for food purpose, or we can say for meat purpose. Okay, they also uses what? Wild cattle, deer and other mammals for food purposes. Okay, now also Stone Age communities of tropical zones, especially like India, would have extensively used of wild food like fruits, berries, seeds and roots. Okay, now here we saw the non-utilitarian behavior. So here what do you mean by non-utilitarian behavior? So simply non-utilitarian behavior puts emphasis on the aesthetic, spiritual, and ethical values of nature. Here we have evidences that they were having cognitive and artistic abilities and personal ornamentation. Like, if we talk about the cognitive nature, here we have preparation of hand axes, cleavers, reflects the cognitive principles developed during the time. Now, talking about their artistic nature, the capules means the small cup-like depression or the small cup-like depressions that we can see on the slabs of Bhimbetka and simple engravings at the slabs of Bhimbetka shows their artistic nature. Now, coming to the Paleolithic rock art cultures. Coming to Paleolithic rock art cultures, here we have classified rock art culture into two, like home art. These are also known as art modular, and second one is known as cave art or art parietal. Here, so what these two basically are, here art modular is something to create art structure on mobile things, okay, that can move from one place to another place. But in case of cave art, it's creating art structure or rock art structures in a cave, okay, on the walls of cave. So here what we have evidences of ostrich egg cells. Okay, here we have what? Ostrich egg cells. We saw the evidences in upper Paleolithic period. Upper Paleolithic period, there is get evidence from Bhimbetka. Here the 5 mm diameter of ostrich egg cell beads extracted from here, and from Patne, here we have 10 diameter of ostrich excel beads. Okay, and talking about the cave art, here we have mural art forms from caves and rock shelters of Bhim Betka. Okay. Now coming to Mesolithic culture. So this cultural stage belonging to human beings who were completely modern in their biological characteristics. We have here the evidences of Homo sapien. Okay, these were considered as modern biological beings. Okay, Mesolithic period also famous for its world famous world famous rock art. Okay, so rock art, how can we define this term rock art? So rock art is nothing but these are the earliest signature drawn on the surface, or we can say the surface of rock, either on the open cliffs or inside the rock centers. Okay, so we can say the rock art are nothing but earliest signatures of our ancestors drawn on rock surfaces either on the open cliffs or inside the rock shelter. Okay, so next, coming to the different rock shelters of Mesolithic period, we have here the rock shelters. Talking about the rock shelters of central India, we have Chhattisgarh, then Jharkhand, then MP, Madhya Pradesh and Odisha. Apart from these, we have also Ladakh, then Jammu and Kashmir, then Manipur, Himachal Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Okay, now among these rock art sites, Bhim Betka, that is situated in Vindhya range of Madhya Pradesh, and another Adamgarh and Pachmari in the Satpura range. These were, or we can say these are considered as the major important sites in India. Now discussing about the rock paintings. discussing about the rock paintings. Rock paintings of Mesolithic period. So, the rock paintings at Bhimbetka declared as World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 2003. Okay. Now, the paintings here from the caves of Bhimbetka mainly dominated by zoomorphs. So what is zoomorph? That is animal. Zoo means animal, and morph, that is animal art. Okay. And also combination of what? Combination of animals with human figures. And what these type of paintings known as? These are known as anthropomorphs. Anthro here means man. Okay. So rock paintings mainly dominated by zoomorphs and combination of animal with human, that is anthropomorphs. Here we also see the series of hunting scenes of archers showing conflict, you can say showing interconflict within same species. Okay. Now here we also have scenes of hunting, shows different weapons such as spears, sticks, arrows, traps, and etc. Now paintings here shows different overlapping layers. Paintings from these rock shelters shows different overlapping layers, like in white, red, black, green. So these are some colors like red, white, green, sometimes black also. So here green mainly used, the paintings in green were considered as the earliest. Okay. Now question arises, why there were such paintings made? It's a question of thinking, why at that time they were creating paintings on rock shelters or where they live. So maybe first reason for decoration of caves where they live, or maybe for pleasure. First one. But most probably they were created, these paintings, as a means of escaping from sufferings. Okay, most probably they created the paintings as a means of escaping from sufferings and as a devotion to the supernatural entity. At that time, they were beliefs in different types of supernatural entities, because at that time they were not so developed to control the supernatural things. So despite of controlling those supernatural entities like rain, drought, they treated them as a supernatural entity and they worship them. So now next, also creating paintings were the simplest way to express their lifestyles in a simplified way. Okay, so these were three reasons that we can put why were such paintings made at that time. So thank you, we will see in next video. That's all.